you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Chelsea. It's so nice to meet you. I post videos all about life tips, tricks, and hacks, and today's video is going to be one about makeup, and I look like this because I went into Walgreens and I just have had a hard week and I wanted some retail therapy, and I love playing around with makeup, so I thought I'm just gonna go into Walgreens and buy an eyeshadow or two, and I walked out with $100 $100 worth of makeup at Walgreens. Yeah. So anyway, I went into Walgreens, just had a bit of a field day, and I decided while I was in there that I was going to redo my makeup and show you guys a full face besides the eyes. I am going to show a few eye products that I'm going to layer on top of what I have, but my full face of drugstore products, and I thought that that would be fun and we can see how it works. I'm going to dinner after this, so I sure hope that everything I got is the right color and that it matches, because I'm going to dinner with a bunch of friends. So we will see how this goes. But the reason I look like this and I look a little dead is because I went into the store, I got all of this stuff, and then I got in my car and I was like digging through the bag, and I just wanted to try everything on. So I like layered so much makeup on my face, and it's windy and raining, so my hair is just a disaster. So let's see if we can fix this together. So I'm gonna go take my face makeup off and my lips and do something with my hair, and I will be back in a second and we will see what we can do with drugstore makeup. So hold tight. Oh. Well, I've got the hair back. I took my face makeup off, but the first thing that I'm going to put on is this one heck of a blot by Soap & Glory. I actually double prime, so I'm gonna put this on first, and this is really kind of slippery, so I'm gonna put this on, and I just put it on kind of like lotion. I honestly don't know if there is a dupe for the primer I'm gonna use next, this Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, and this is the only thing in this whole, no, there's one more thing that's not drugstore, but this is just one of those things where I feel like you can't dupe this. It's just so good. It covers up all of your pores. So what I do is I just push and pull over where my pores are big. So then I let this sit for just a second. Okay, so I have two foundations from the drugstore, and I have the L'Oreal Paris 24-hour fresh wear. I use shade 460, and I've had this one. I love this foundation. It's actually my go-to foundation, and I have quite a few like higher end foundations, but I really love this one. And then we also have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This one I got in soft beige. Let's see if it's the right color. Whoa. What did I do? I think it's a twist wash. Okay. Oh, weird. Really weird. This strange little plasticky applicator. Oh, it's very soft though. So I know that this one works, the L'Oreal Infallible. So let's try this Wet n Wild one and just see what happens. This applicator is so weird. So that's what it looks like. And then I just take, this is a Physician Formula brush. This is a stippling brush. So I'm just gonna dot it in there like that. And then just kind of work it into the skin. Oh, it kind of smells like paint thinner. Okay, I do like this foundation. It looks like it's gonna be able, like I'm gonna be able to build it. So I'm gonna get my foundation on and let's see what happens. For a drugstore foundation, what I can tell you is that when you first put it on, it's really slippery, and then it totally, like right now when I go like this, there's like a tacky feeling to it, which to me indicates that it is working. It's not gonna move around. I really love the coverage of this. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm gonna drag it down my neck a little so I don't have that line. And then I always drag it back in my hairline. I also put my bronzer in my hairline. Let's move right into the concealer. I go in a triangular motion and I drag it out. And then I use the same brush. I know I probably shouldn't, but I use the same brush and I just dab along. Wow. To set my under eye, I got this Rimmel Stay Matte. This is just the translucent, 001 translucent. I should have brought scissors in here. So before I set this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap out where my concealer is so that I don't put this right over lines because it will settle in lines. Then I'm going to use a sponge and I just kind of like go in pretty heavy. And then I'm just going to tap it under my eye. And then I'm going to set everywhere else that I concealed. Okay, this isn't the best for baking. I like looser powders for what I'm doing right now for setting my makeup and baking. But I can tell that this will be really good for like around my nose and on the top of my nose as I get shiny throughout the day. I got this contour palette. So I like to set my under eyes and then contour my cheeks, and then I usually go into the eyes. And baking, if you have powder under your eyes when you do your eye makeup, you can just take a fluffy brush and wipe it away if anything falls. That's nice, but my eyes are already done. I am going to use a heavy compacted brush. This is a number 16 from Dulce, and I'm going to go straight into this really dark side. See, like this. Like that. This has a ton of fallout, so just tap your brush off. I'm going to kind of drag it back, and then I'm going to chisel out my jawline. This is a trick Kim Kardashian does. She starts here and goes like this and then down like that. Okay. So now that I've got the contour, I'm going to take a compacted brush. This one is the buffing brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna buff. So where you want things to look bigger, you put lighter, and where you want things to look smaller, you put darker. Dang it, you guys, I'm just realizing I forgot to get blush, so we're just gonna have to use a different blush. We're not there yet though. I'm now going to bronze. The bronzer I'm using is Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This bronzer, oh my, it smells like the beach. It just is like coconutty and sunshine. Trust me, you guys, this stuff, it's incredible. All right, for my bronzer, I am using a Kayla Beauty tapered brush, and I'm just gonna dip in here a little and tap. And this is different from contour. So we did the contour, and then for my bronzer, I'm just gonna lightly dust over where I contoured and up a little, and then I just kind of like swirl it back. I'm so sorry I didn't buy a blush. I'm going to just use the one I love. This is Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow. It is a palette that looks like this. I'm just going to use this little middle one with the same Kayla Beauty brush. And I'm just going to swirl it in there. Tap it off. And then I'm just going to put it right on the apples of my cheek. And then any excess product on my brushes, I just run down my neck so I look uniformed. Let's move on to highlighters. I have two highlighters. I have the Master Chrome in Molten Rose Gold by Maybelline, and I have the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Precious Petals. I tried the Wet n Wild highlighter earlier today. I did really like it, but I want to try this one because it's a little bit more pinky, and I like that for this look we're going for. I like to use a tapered brush for my highlighter, and I'm gonna swirl that in. This has a ton of fallout, and then I just look where the light shines and hits, and I just, oh, give myself a little bit of a glow. Then I like to take just my finger a little and go right in the middle of my nose and on the top of my lip. Cute. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna wipe my lips off and we'll talk about lipsticks. Now, if you don't like the natural pigment of your lips, you can leave your makeup on your lips and just put your lipstick right over it, and you'll get a more true match of what lipstick you got. But I really like the natural pigment of my lips, so I'm fine if my lips show through a little. I bought 3. I bought Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer. Lacquer. This is in shade 66 Too Cute. Okay. I also bought the NYX Powder Puff Lippy, and this one I got in Best Buds. And then I got the L'Oreal Color Riche Luminous Coral in shade 916. I'm just gonna try all of these on, and we are gonna see which one we like the most. First up, oh, you guys, it's so good, but it's so pretty. Okay, I love that. Oh, I didn't wipe off my bake on my under eye. It's like, right? Forgot. Wow, I really like that. So let's wipe this off. This is a little makeup towel I use, by the way. I keep it next to my makeup station at all times so that I can wipe stuff like that off. I feel like the Vivid Lacquer from Maybelline is gonna be something that stays put. So let's try the NYX Powder Puff Lippy first. It's in a little tube. Okay, that's interesting. Hello, are you in there? It's kind of weird to get the product out, but it's super soft. I actually really like that little applicator. I think this one, you need a lip liner, because I can already, like right here, it's falling outside of the lines, but I actually really like it. Last guy, let's hope that this one is my favorite. This is a kind of a weird little applicator, and it seems very, whoa. Okay, yep, I really like that. I'm just gonna leave the lips like that. And then let's touch up my eye makeup. All right, I'm just gonna fill my eyebrows back in the front a little. The last thing I got is this Revlon Color Stay Cream Eyeshadow in Pistachio, which is $7.35. It says it has a built-in brush. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, okay, just pull on it. There's a little brush that slides right into the compact. That's kind of convenient. Cool. So I have a brush that's really similar. I actually don't know where this is from. I've had it for so long. I think it might be a Dulce brush, but I've had it for so long, and it just has this nice little end to it, which is compact enough for cream shadows. So let's swatch this first. Ooh, girl is soft. Oh my gosh. I like dug into this, you guys, just so you know. So let's see what this is like. All right, she's pretty. She's light. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, well, we're gonna try. And what I'm gonna do is I just want to make this a little bit more zhoosh. So my thought with this was I would just add it, not completely outside, not in the middle, just like right in this area. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm just gonna stamp it on. Oh my gosh. It actually is super pigmented. Maybe that's because I'm putting it over other shadows. I don't care, I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna just drag it under the eye. Just try to meld like the whole look together. That's pretty. Now I'm gonna take the Master Chrome highlighter that I did on my cheekbones. I'm just gonna take a little teeny tiny stippling brush, I guess, like small brush. I'm gonna dip it in there, tap it, And then I'm going to go on my inner corner a little bit, just lighten me up and freshen me up a little bit. I'm going to finish it up with my Maybelline New York Lash Sensational mascara. This is my favorite mascara. I love my mascara a little bit chunky. What I always do is I will take a clean, fluffy brush and I will just kind of swirl everything, trying to make sure everything looks like there's no harsh starts or finishes. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. My whole face is from the drugstore. I mean, how cool is that? You don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get a complete finished makeup look. Sorry, my hair still looks insane. We're just gonna allow these to fly because they want to. So I hope you guys like this video. This was really fun and different to film, and I am going to do something about this and go to dinner. So let me know what you guys thought about this. I would love to film more videos like this. Playing with makeup is one of my very favorite things to do. So I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you a part of this channel, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are still a small channel, but we are growing, so thank you guys all for your support, and I will see you in the next one. Love you very much. Bye. I look like I have a JoJo Siwa bow on my head.